in this information age where it seems as though there are no secrets because everything can be found out, everything can be tracked. Somebody's going to find out everything. And even the most outlandish coaching hires or proposed hires are thrown out there by somebody. This was one that just blindsided everyone, basically, up until today.
It really did, Mark. And I think, there was, like we've talked about a little bit on our channel, there was some, just some unconfirmed reports that, maybe he was flirting with LSU and LSU was flirting back a little bit, but nothing real confirmed by any kind of, reputable media outlet. Just, and it ended up, I think, being more message board rumor than anything else. But no, yeah, it was completely surprising to me, especially after his commentary last night in the post game after the Bedlam game. Talked about, he said, someone asked him, the first question was about LSU, and he said, let me get this out of here quickly and immediately. I'm not going to be the next head coach at LSU. Like I said, little did we know it would be another 3-letter university that he's moving to. And he was very adamant last week about how much he enjoyed being at the University of Oklahoma, how much he considers this home, family. So I think I don't know how much of a NBA fan that you are, Mark, but I think this, based on some of the things that I'm hearing kind of internally here, this is rivaling the Kevin Durant leave from Oklahoma City to Golden State. There's a lot of upset people, I think, and I think a lot of people, the consensus is people understand if someone's moving to maybe a better situation for themselves financially or a better situation for them coaching. But I think, on top of Riley being very adamant about not wanting to go anywhere else, and being very adamant about Oklahoma's the place to be, and not really hinting at this to really anyone. So I think there's a lot of maybe hurt people obviously watching this, but are just understanding, just kind of going through this news. But yeah, it's a big ripple effect here, just understanding. And I think one of the things that Matt mentioned in this day and age, or maybe it was you talking about the transfer portal in recruiting right now, is big. I think to a certain degree, Riley can kind of pick and choose the guys that he wants to take with him, right? If he can have these conversations with some of these kids and say, I know there's a little bit of, I know that tampering is not necessarily a thing as at the same level that it is, it is at the next level and through professional sports. But I think conceivably that could be a possibility. Sorry, I'm just reading the comment. It's just incredible. I wondered how long the Herman name it would take for the Herman name to come up. But I think, like I said, I think it'll be very interesting. And right now, it's not like Oklahoma can afford to take their time. I think Oklahoma has to be very aggressive with this, and more than I do. I'm trying to remember signing day. When is signing day? Mid
December 15th.
15th.
It's the 15th. It's the middle Wednesday of the month, December 15th this year. Yep.
So you literally have less than 3 weeks to figure out who's your coach, and then do just a great job at contacting these recruits and keeping some of these guys here. Not only your recruits, but your players inside the program. That's why I even mentioned, if this would have happened, Mark, in July or August, wouldn't even have mentioned Bob. But the fact that he's coaching them, and which was a little surprising to me, the fact that he's coaching them in the bowl game, and the fact that Oklahoma doesn't have a whole lot of time, would not be incredibly surprised if that happened.